straight from my temple.
Hey, sacred friends. Today we're going to do part 2 of the 7 things life finally taught me in my 50s. So, quick recap. 1, 2, 3 was stop apologizing for needing quiet. 2 is peace becomes more important than being liked. And number 3, your body whispers before it screams. See the previous to get a little more detail. So part 2, you don't have to fix everyone. It's just a casual conversation. So one take, any mistakes, so be it. That's another thing, yeah. You just stop trying to be so perfect. The older you get, you just accept where you are. But number 4 is you don't have to fix everyone. Especially if you're a people pleaser, if you're a mom, if you have a husband, if you have family members, even at work, you're always trying to save people and save them from problems. If you see their flaws, you're trying to give them advice if it's something that you've seen before. But a lot of times, if people are not ready, they don't want to hear you. So I've stopped trying to save everyone unless they ask for help, and then I decide. There's nothing. You decide what you're willing to give, whether it's money, time, your emotions. You gotta decide where you are and what you're willing to give. So that's number 4. Purpose, number 5. Purpose isn't one destination, it's a direction. If I'm looking down, I'm reading, I have notes. It's not one destination, it's direction. I know some people don't even like the term purpose, but I think of it very loosely. It's not like it's just one thing. You're born, this is what you're going to do. I think it's you have a predisposition towards certain talents. And it's kind of encoded in your DNA, or you decided before you come here. And like say if you're supposed to be a singer, you may not be the next top singer, or if you miss that calling, you may later on teach singing classes. You may mentor other singers. It may be something in that area that you're just supposed to do. You may write a singing book. It could be very vague, and you're deciding, because sometimes this is how you know it's purpose. You go 360. It could be 20, 30 years. You keep finding yourself back at some form of that talent. You might ignore it. You're like, whatever, and push it aside, and it's like, I'm done. And it'll come back again in another form. So this is what I'm finding with my life. I made a sisterhood group. I have book ideas. I have certain ideas that keep coming back to me. And since I've hit 50, I've gone through the midlife. I won't even call it a crisis. I'll call it a transition. And I'm still coming back to the same general things that I'm supposed to do. However, I have to tweak them for my present situation. And you gotta, see how you fit depending on what time zone you're in. If you're young, your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, you gotta see how it fits with where you are. So that's how I see purpose. It's something that will just keep coming back to you. And sometimes you kind of reject it. But it's something in that area that just keeps attracting you. So you just need to do some brainstorming and see how it fits in your life in the present moment. So it's a destination. It's not, no, it isn't a destination. It is a direction, a general direction. I will say a talent, a talent or some kind of a passion that keeps coming back to you. So, number 6, joy deserves protection. Yes, joy is a choice. And I'm realizing that. Like, no one else is going to bring you joy. It's a decision. You have to decide, you know what, I don't feel like being miserable. I want to find joy in my life. So it's every day you wake up, you have to decide what brings me joy. and start brainstorming and start doing more of the things that bring you joy, and moving more away from the things that cause you heartache and pain. And this will have to be, selfish type of thing, because sometimes other people will keep bringing you things that cause you sorrow. You deal with it briefly and move back to your joy. Don't let it overwhelm you. So 7, every season has something sacred to teach. So this is last but not least, every season has something sacred to teach. What am I learning in this season? I'm learning some hard lessons, and I never realized the hardest lesson was honoring yourself. And I'm so busy helping people, your kids, they're all in their mid to late 20s now. Even my oldest is 30. They don't fully need you. And then even if there's one that keeps mooching, you kind of got to push him out of the nest. And then when you're left with that, you have to realize what brings me joy, back to the previous one, and what do I want to do. And sometimes that is the hardest lesson. You think you know what you want to do until you're totally left alone, and then you realize, I don't have to save anyone, I don't have to help anyone. What do I really want to do with the rest of my life? What brings me joy? What do I want to fill my time with? So this is the lesson I'm learning in this season. And depending on what season you're in, you have to soul search and see what is the lesson you need to learn for your season. And these are the 7 things life finally taught me in my 50s. And that's why I'm back here on YouTube, because I went 360 and I'm back to my purpose. I actually feel a desire and a strong urge to continue YouTube videos and help other people learn from my life lessons. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Straight from my temple, coming from my dome. I feel the tension, I feel the tension, I feel the tension. I do not have to mention